Creative writing is an essential component of learning. When we ask students to learn to write, we want them to be able to express themselves clearly. When we ask them to write creatively, they're expressing their own thoughts, their own concepts, and they're developing ideas that they only have. So that gives them more freedom, and it also puts more pressure on them to find the right words and express themselves in the right way. So creative writing is really very important.
Different arts I focus on is I draw a lot, I sketch, and I like playing the piano. The reason I like those two forms of art is because when I feel stressed or depressed, or I just feel like I want to get what I feel out, I tend to start drawing and playing the piano more. But other than that, other than just getting it out there, I don't like drawing or anything. But yeah.
My form of art is drawing. I like to draw what surrounds me, like trees, like whatever inspires me. And the reason that I do it is because it's like letting out my feelings. Like every little single thing represents how I feel. And yeah.
Talent, I guess, is poetry. I write it because that's a way to express myself, and it's not like drawing. Drawing is, I mean, you can interpret it in any way, but poetry, it's like one way to interpret it, and I use it a lot just to express my feelings, and it has benefited me in some ways, I guess. Like, people always tell me I have nice writing, but I never get the time to actually write a book.
Art is important in the classroom because art is an individual thing, and I think it encourages students to embrace their individuality. Additionally, art comes from within you, so it's also a process of discovering oneself in the process of creating art, whether it's visual art, performing art, or musical art. So I think it's a really important part of growing and also embracing your own individuality by using art.
Okay, so I draw and I use it to actually pass the time. It's my hobby, and I actually do it to relieve the stress, and basically it's just something that gets me inspired to do other things.
I draw because it's a hobby that I enjoy. It helps me stay creative, and I draw manga, and I also draw to get paid.
I use art, like my style of art is music. I play music like guitar and stuff. I like it because it's fun and it kind of gives me an escape from like everyday stuff.
So I've been inspired by many different forms of art. I've been inspired by poetry, drawing, doodling, whenever I'm bored, and then music. Music has been a big part of my life because music is something that you have feelings for that you can't write them yourself or express it. That's why there's music. For me, it just helps me relax, keeps me maintaining a calm pace. And poetry, I just read it because I read poetry because I enjoy poetry of any kind. He's been my favorite poet. It's been Edgar Allan Poe because my favorite poem has always been The Raven. It's just really inspiring. It's been benefiting me in the way that it's just something I can look forward to whenever I have a feeling.
I am Angelo Portillo, and I am in the performing arts. I am in drama class, and the reason why I do it is because I like impersonating a lot, and I enjoy kind of being out of my shoes and experiencing to be something different. And the ways it could benefit you is if you're playing a suited up guy and you have to be professional and whatnot, and I guess you act that way, you kind of gain those skills. I think you do, kind of, and it makes me a good liar. And you shouldn't include that part.
Dance has always benefited me because since I was little, I would dance, and I had dance class, I had drill team, I had cheerleading. And since I was little, I've always been a very shy girl. I'm very quiet. Dance benefited me because it helped me, you could say, come out of that shell
without trying. I just came out and I would be dancing in the dance floor. I would be so totally different. Like I would just have this totally different energy and feel of myself. And another thing, dance has just it's made me a better person in the way that I have more creativity, and I don't, when I hear a song, I don't just listen to it. I actually, you could say, it makes me come alive. It just generates a whole different field for me. It's made me more flexible and more energized, you know, lose that weight. But yeah, that's been a very good part of my life.
My shadow, you're my only friend, and I'm without the angels screaming my name like a fool at the top of my lungs. And sometimes when I close my eyes, I pretend I'm alright, but it's never enough. Kiss my echo, oh my shadow.